Oh, it's going to be a mess.
You know what I'm saying? So
If it happens, it's going to be a mess. And,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's, they have a different water reclamation area, and we have a different one. That'll all have to be merged.
Oh yeah.
Administration, it'll take at least 4 or 5 years for administration to get straightened out. And then you've got all these, trustees and TIF projects and everything that's got to be squared off.
I think that, and the taxes and all that stuff. Yeah, it could be interesting to do it.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about Little Haynesville over there, next door to you guys, Little Haynesville.
Right. Yeah.
And now that little town has been through a lot, man, a lot.
That little town was actually a lot bigger at one point. And they just, over the years, de-annexed property because they couldn't afford to keep it.
Right.
And here we are, Round Lake Park pretty much almost surrounds it except for a little spot that, Gray's Lake has.
Right.
So I know we talked about it at one point, merging with them back when we were all friendly at that point.
Back in 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was more like 91, 92, something like that.
Yeah, it had to be.
And when Isla was in office, and we would have been called Haynesville because they're the oldest town.
Oh, really?
The older town is the one that you have to take the name from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that. See, that's what I love about you, because you are a plethora of information, man.
I was always told if you want to know something, you got to go learn about it. So that's just the way it is.
But you know everything.
I don't know everything.
Yeah,
if I did, I'd be running for president.
But not only that, but you knew about this thing with Haynesville merge. I didn't know about that. See, like today, you're bringing things up that I had no idea. None.
Did you know Abraham Lincoln stayed the night in Haynesville?
I did not. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I didn't know. I didn't know it. All right. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Twist the knife. Go on. No, go ahead. Twist it, man.
It's just when you're.
When did that happen?
Oh,
last week.
back when he was president. That's all I remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was when they first started the Discovery Museum, Lake County Discovery Museum. I went on their website a few times and was reading some of the stuff that was on there, and I found out that people in Round Lake Beach, there were times that they couldn't go down to the lakefront on their side, or their beach side, because the Indians would come down there and camp, and they would try to, every time you tried to go toward the water, they would back you away from the water, so they couldn't. There were times they couldn't come down to the lake.
I'm going to go down and do some fishing. I don't care what those guys say, and I was sitting here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that'd be cool. Sometimes when I'm out there fishing, I go, "Wow, it'd be neat to be just looking over and go, hey, how you doing?
hey, that Indian has an arrow."
Yeah.
Now I remember Round Lake had a vicious rumor that there was an alligator in there at one time.
Yeah, I've seen that piece of wood a few times.
That's that was with eyeballs. Yeah. I actually baptized Jordan, my son, little Jordan, who's now the pastor of the church in Round Lake, along with another guy. And that water was cold, man.
Yeah, Normie was baptized out there too.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So anyhow, but the water was like, I don't know, 50 degrees or something. So I go out there and I'm walking like with my back to everybody, and my eyes are rolling back in my head. I'm like, ooh, to myself, right? So I turn around and I extend my arms with the most holiest of holy looks on my, and I say, "Come hither, my brothers, and be thou baptized." And boy, when their pinkies hit the water, man, they were like, woo, 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 woo.
I bet you were friends with everybody for a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was probably a record baptism, though, man. I'm telling you.
In and out.
This one kid, and I'll never forget it. When he came out there, he was tiptoeing across the top of the water almost. I'm serious, man. There was no manhood in him, man. He was like a little girl. And but Round Lake, man, good place. It's still a good place, even after all these years, man. I miss it. I miss down there.
It's the only place that I've ever been where you could go out on the water and be in a different place, even though you're still in the same town.
Right.
It's really weird. You go out on the chain, you still know you're in Fox Lake.
Yeah.
And you still see the cars and hear the cars and everything. But when you're out on that lake, it's almost like a different world. It's nice and calm.
Right.
Scary
but
almost.
Because that's your zone, man. That's your zone.
That's true. I fished that lake for over 30 years. Jeez.
Yeah.
So,
and actually caught fish.
Yeah.
I fished out there, and I have caught fish out there, but not like you.
Yeah. Well, that's just if you had to count every time I've gone out there, I lost count at probably 100.
Now
I've gone out there a zillion times.
Yeah. Now, speaking of fishing, now how is the season over yet, or?
Ooh, no.
Still going, huh?
Still going.
Right.
In fact, I was thinking about going out this afternoon.
Really? Well, it's going to be warm.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain the next 2 days, so.
That's
and we're traveling up to the Dells this weekend. Some friends bought some property. We're going to go up there and help them clean it off.
Ooh.
So do some work up there.
You pulling the trailer up there?
No, we're going up with them in their vehicle, and they've got they're towing up a whole bunch of stuff. So.
Oh.
Gonna go up there, cut some grass, dig some holes, chop some wood.
Oh man, caveman style. I was looking at Donna's notes, and she was very offending this morning.
She took the offending pills.
Yeah, she was like all over us, man.
Well, women are like that sometimes.
Yeah, but I thought she was one of the guys.
Well, to a point.
Mm-hmm.
She'll get more and more like a guy.
Mm-hmm.
See, they don't realize that. The older they get, the more they turn into a man.
Oh, I ain't going there, man. She's coming out here tonight, so I don't want her to take and wail on me.
Yeah,
because they're coming. They got the ladies' conference this weekend. By the way, I'm cooking.
Oh yeah, I heard. Mm-hmm. You'll do fine. Mm-hmm. You'll do fine. Mm-hmm. If you need Mr. Wong's help, you can channel him.
Yeah, that would be great. They walk up to the window. How you doing? I'm Mr. Wong. Not really. I'm Dave, but I think I'm Mr. Wong. Yeah.
There you go. Mr. Dave, why you cook like that? You don't cook like that.
What's your problem? Did you know that, speaking of fishing, that on the New York City's East River, that people go fishing there all the time? And that's really one of the busiest and filthiest waterways in America.
Yeah, that's not the only one, but
I wonder if the people eat the fish out there.
I hope not. They absorb all the chemicals.
Yeah. Well, now I still. By the way, I still have some salmon up in the freezer, buddy.
Oh, there you go.
But they tell you now. They say in Lake Michigan that some of the salmon has mercury in it.
Yeah, you have to go farther north, I think,
to get the clean stuff. Well, we were in Waukegan.
Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah. I've eaten fish, salmon out of Waukegan.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, though, you got to smoke one.
I tried to, but it's hard to light them.
Well, you got to light the grill first, brother.
Oh. You got to light a grill. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
Light the grill, soak some wood, put the wood in there.
Now, because we're in the Man Cave show, what is the... Okay, this is going to be a hard one for you, okay?
Okay.
What is the biggest, heaviest fish you ever caught?
Biggest, heaviest fish?
Yeah, the biggest fish you ever caught.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a 10-pound carp on.
Mm.
I've caught a 12-pound catfish.
Mm.
And my largest largemouth was 9.5 pounds. So I'm gonna have to go with the carp.
The biggest one I ever caught was a boat.
Yeah, I found that too.
True story. I was down in the channel over there, and by Duck Lake, and I threw my fishing rod, the line out there, and I'm fishing, and all of a sudden a boat goes by. Well, evidently it got hung on something on the boat there, and the next thing you know, man, this thing, my rod's going crazy, and it was hooked to something on the boat.
Oh yeah.
And so the guy actually was nice enough to stop it, and instead of taking it off, he just cuts my line and dries off.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man! There might have been a fish down there. Yeah, that would be the best thing, man.
Wrapped around his prop. There's nothing you can do. Snap. I caught a skier once.
Oh, that's got to be fun.
Oh,
right in the lip, right?
I went to cast off the front of the boat, and I'm in 4 feet of water. Uh-huh. I'm casting toward the shallows. And all of a sudden, I got this nice rattle trap that's just heavy, and I cast that thing 70 yards easy.
Uh-huh.
And I heaved that thing, and all of a sudden this boat come whipping around the front of my boat, and I'm like, oh no! Just as that line hit, it just right up, and I had to cut the line because I could see the lure hit her in the arm.
Oh Lord!
I snapped the line, and I knew there was at least a 3-inch gash in her arm.
Oh Lord!
And I looked at the driver, and I had to hang on for dear life because that's how close he was.
Oh my God! So they were just idiots.
Yeah. So and that's what started my life of political moaning and groaning.
There's got to be some changing.
Yeah,
gotta be. Yeah.
Last year, my son and I were out on a lake and we were fishing, and these 2 jet skis were joking around, and they were getting close to us. And my son threatened to put on a 4-ounce weight and throw it at him.
Knock him off the ski.
I said, no, they'll leave us alone, or I'll open up the boat and we'll chase them down. That's all there is to it. Let them know what they're doing.
Just seeing you and your son chasing after somebody being mad, it would be very scary.
Either one of them.
Because if people don't know, man, you're not what you call Tiny Tim. I'll tell you that right now. You're
5'10", 330. Yeah, kind of a big boy.
You're a caveman. No, you are a caveman. Totally, and caveman. Richard's
6'1", 270.
Yeah, I think I saw was his kneecaps.
Yeah, Andy's 6'2" or 6'3", and he's probably $190.
Normie cranked out some pretty good sized kids. You know that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. By the way, how is Normie doing?
Normie's doing good.
Good.
She still has the migraines, but
that's got to be marriage related.
No, you can't blame me. You can't blame me. That happens every moon phase. So she went through the change.
Now, does she start growing like hair and stuff on the full moon?
No, what I tease her about
I'm talking too. About, I say it, full moon, all of a sudden she starts acting weird,
Yeah, I tease her about that all the time. That and the heating pad. She has a heating pad that she wraps around her neck, and then she'll clip it. And says, "Is that your cape?
Yeah.
Are you Dracula now?"
Now what you do is you get about 4 ounces of water and pour it on in the middle of the night, see what happens.
No. I won't say that ever happened before, but no.
So let me get this right. Marty died from strangulation? Yeah. Oh, man.
Electrocution would be the...
Oh, yeah. So what? I'm working on a project right now. I've got a big house out in the country that we're restaining.
Oh.
Got that. We're about a quarter way into it. It started yesterday. Yesterday was so cold, we really couldn't do anything until later on later morning.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a full day in yesterday. Today we'll probably get a little bit more time in, and then tomorrow Saturday we're hoping to have everything wrapped up.
You're doing floors and wall and
no, it's outside.
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 Yeah. Oh, outside.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Exterior. Yeah, good job, man. We do good work.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe you. You've been doing it a long time.
I better know how to do it.
Yeah.
So that's keeping me kind of busy. That, like I said, tonight Donna's coming out, and her and Dawn, and they're going to hang out over the weekend. And see, now here's what the problem is like when Donna comes out, okay, and comes out, and she kind of vents all the built up stuff that I've done to her over the last few months,
Yeah.
So it takes me a couple of days to kind of be nice to her, let her know that it's just a show, Donna. It's not real. It's just all bits.
Yeah, we're just busting chops.
She gets too far into it, man.
Well, you can't take everything personal.
Oh yeah. I got. I think I was telling you about my guy Lamar that works with me.
Yeah.
And because when we were talking about the Jesse White tumbler thing, because he was in Jesse White tumblers. This kid's good, by the way. Well, unbeknownst to me, which by the way is a big word, they were actually listening to me on their way into work that day.
Ah.
So I heard about it, man. I heard about it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm
not counting, but that's 2 big words for you today.
I'm on a roll. I am on a roll. That's
you must have got up early.
I actually didn't. G had to reach over and give me a wake up. And I got up at like 6:05, which is unusual.
Ooh,
Usually I'm up
yeah.
at 4:30.
Yeah.
But
No coffee either, huh?
I've got one. I'm doing one
Oh,
right now, about halfway